Remember just a few years ago when there was a horrible virus ripping across our country and everybody was in danger and the government called the people at the grocery store essential workers? Remember that? Because they were putting their lives at risk in some cases in order to make sure that we all had accessible food. Well, there's been a bit of a update as far as that story is concerned. Over the last 12 days, 10,000 of our fellow citizens have had to go on strike. They have all kinds of good reasons to go on strike. You can find that on their respective websites. Point is, we've been boycotting King Soopers for those weeks, and that strike has officially gone on pause while workers have returned to work and King Soopers has agreed to further negotiations. So if you've been purposefully avoiding King Soopers for the last couple of weeks, like I have, you are welcome to return and not be crossing a picket line. Good for you for not crossing a picket line. But also, we're going to be running a list of other stores that you still could help. One of the good things that came from the strike was that other local grocery stores got a little bump in business. So if you'd like to continue that practice, I'm going to give you a list of stores that you can choose from. There's no reason to avoid King Soopers at this point, but I am going to be giving you this list just in case those negotiations fall apart again, or in case another local group needs to go on strike. You'll have all the tools you need to help your fellow community members get treated better by a giant corporation that can totally afford to treat them better. That's the most important news happening in our community. The cheese. We can all go back and have cheese. But as you return to shopping, maybe at King Soopers, and you don't have to necessarily, but if you do, be sure to be kind to the employees. Maybe just don't be an asshole everywhere. But especially now, these people have been standing in the cold just to try and be treated fairly by one of these asshole corporations that feels like they can treat their employees like equipment. We support those workers, and if you get a chance to be kind to them, I hope you will. They're really essential workers. Well, there you go. That's the most important thing happening in our community. We'll get back to talking about local city council stuff, but this is an activist show, and we're just going to have to talk about activist stuff basically every time. We'll do some jokes again soon. Oh my God, it'll be so fun. This one's just a quickie about the grocery store. Let's all go back and get our cheese if we want it, It's like going on a date with Lola Bunny.